have anybody of you have been to the gas station lately? Gasoline prices are going up, and many of you don't put premium into your vehicles, but I do, and it's horrible. Today I want to talk to you about fossil fuels. I'm going to talk to you about, inform you about electricity, hydrogen, and biodiesel, which are some alternatives that not many know about. So according to Wikipedia, fossil fuels is the anaerobic decomposition of a dead organism that lived millions of years ago underground. So how do we find these fossil fuels that take millions of years to form, and we're depleting them faster than they're forming? And an engineer goes to and test rock samples anywhere. Well, not anywhere, but usually it's off the coast right now because most property in the United States is owned. And so April 20th comes by, 2010, last year. Rig explodes off the coast of Gulf of Mexico, and to many people it was like, oh, it's probably just an explosion, it'll be fixed like any other explosion that usually happens. Well, for 100 days, oils keep spilling into the Gulf, and at day 100, about 184 gallons were spilled into the Gulf. And this is actually last month, February 23rd. About 17 dolphins have washed up ashore, and it's because of the Gulf incident. Not only was the ecosystem highly affected, but also mom and pop shops that ran across the coast were affected too. And unlike the car industry, they didn't get no government bailout. So how can we move on from something disastrous like this? Well, three actually. The electric car. Well, not this slug bug, but I'm talking about the Tesla Roadster, which I don't know if any of you know about, but it's conveniently priced at $101,500 or $1,658 a month at least, with a $9,900 deposit. Now, as you can see, as the power goes 0 to 60 in 3.7 seconds, and it can hold the charge to 245 miles. Many of you are wondering, like, okay, so is that like from here to Los Angeles and Otahan? Well, no, I calculated because I was interested too, and it's actually a trip from here to Tijuana. That is any relevant. It's also got 288 horsepower under the hood, and it takes about 3.5 hours to charge. So you can see electricity is pretty cool. Like, that's all I need actually. But there's one out there that's actually more abundant, and it's actually available everywhere. When I mean everywhere, I mean the universe. Most stars are made out of 80% hydrogen. And so how in Einstein's brain do we harness all this hydrogen? Well, people at Honda, they're not Einstein, but they bring to you the FCX Clarity. And it uses hydrogen stored into a tank, kind of like gasoline, but it converts it to electricity. And it's not considered an electric car because it doesn't get rid of all the gas stations like the electric car does. The electric car, you can just drive it home, plug it into your wall, and you're ready to go to TJ. This incorporates the use of, so gas stations can convert from gasoline to hydrogen. I don't know how much they'll sell the hydrogen for. I hope not for $5 a gallon. Basically, it converts hydrogen into electricity by adding oxygen. And what gets released into the muffler, out of the muffler, is water vapor. It's probably not cold enough. I would probably run and tackle this guy if I had no idea what vegetable oil does to your engine. I would think like he's trying to blow it up or something. That's his ex's car that he hates. Anyways, with what I'm getting to is biodiesel. Biodiesel can be only run in car engines that have a diesel motor. For example, the Volkswagen Touareg or Jetta. And these cars actually, you can buy them right now. They're about 20 grand. Basically how biodiesel works is use 80% of vegetable oil and use 20% of ordinary fuel. So it doesn't get rid of the gas stations, which is whatever. And it is a safe alternative. I mean, there's plants everywhere. In Minnesota, there's actually a law that all gas stations require you to have at least 10% ethanol in any gasoline that they sell. So that's pretty cool. Talk to you about electricity, talk to you about hydrogen, and talk to you about biodiesel. As you can see, we are the consumers. We get to decide we don't really get to decide what comes out into the market to be bought, but we kind of have our wallets, so we can decide where to put our money at. So this is all.